Good Friday, September 19th. Welcome, my friends. My name is Melissa from Melissa's Struggling Walk with Jesus. I want to thank my subscribers today and everything for listening, and I pray that God is with you. All right, today I am sharing the Voice of the Martyrs Extreme Devotion, Day 48. The title is Extreme Encouragement. The Bible verse is Romans chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. I long to visit you so I can bring you some spiritual gift that will help you grow strong in the Lord. I want to encourage you in your faith, but I also want to be encouraged by yours. So extreme encouragement. Vietnam, Pastor Nguyen Lap Ma. So when communists took over Vietnam, Pastor Nguyen Lap Ma refused to relinquish the Christian Missionary Alliance Church in Can Tho. For this crime, he and his entire family were placed under house arrest in a tiny rural village with no travel and with no mail for the first 12 years. Finally, when authorities loosened the mail restrictions, Pastor Lap Ma was thrilled to see letters arrive at his home. The Voice of the Martyrs published Pastor Lap Ma's story and his address. Students, housewives, pastors, and businessmen wrote letters of encouragement to the pastor and his family. Vietnamese police were shocked when Pastor Lap Ma received more than 3,000 letters from all over the world. I read every letter with prayers and tears, Pastor Lap Ma said. I devour every letter and meditate on the scriptures shared in them. I then share these words of encouragement and the scriptures in Vietnamese with my family. We are glad and encouraged by the messages in them. God has strengthened and helped us, the pastor continued, so we keep hoping in him and fixing our eyes on Jesus. We follow him to endure the cross, scorning its shame to the point of death. While we are living, God uses us to comfort the other suffering Christians, and the letters encourage them as they happily encourage other believers. So encouragement is a necessary fuel for the Christian race. Without encouragement, as a runner without water, no one could endure the often grueling stretch for long. So as we make our journey, we learn that encouragement is a two-way street. We give encouragement to others and so receive it ourselves from other believers and even from God himself. A little encouragement goes a long way in strengthening the weary and motivating those whose faith is languishing. We often find that the spiritual encouragement we receive from the prayers of those around us rejuvenates us from the second mile. In some cases, that is another 12 years in prison for our faith. In other cases, it is merely the ability to endure another day. And Day 49 says, if you are not willing to die for what is in the Bible, you should not give money for Bibles. Because if you give, we will smuggle more Bibles. And if we smuggle more Bibles, there will be more martyrs. That comes from Pastor Richard Wurmbrand, the founder of the Voice of the Martyr.